Well, pottage is just about finished for this year. Vines have come on well, as you see here, and the grapes are just starting to go black now, which is lovely. Without much rain, it's been very dry. They aren't very big. Here we've dug this whole garden over. Brian's got some manure for me and I've dug that in now. A lot of little prunes on the little plums, balsas on the trees there. I've had the main ones off. That buddle's done well. I've got to cut it right back. The plants have all been lifted out of there. The leeks are doing alright. Another few weeks we can eat them. The carrots are there. Everlasting beets coming up. Be there for next year in the new flower bed. And over the way there, the cabbages are really coming on quite well. Should just be able to harvest those before I go. Some nice heads in some of them here, look. And the marrows back here. Sweet corn's got sweet corn on it. They're only small plants being so dry, but they've done alright. And down here, a couple of lovely big marrows hiding under there. Going back into my little greenhouse, it's done really well. If we go in here, you can immediately see a large beef tomato coming there. And down in and round we've got the lettuces. Enough to keep me going. Some nice big cucumbers and tomatoes forming around here and under here, look, down there. So it's been quite a successful year really, and it provides enough for what I want. I doesn't have the table and chair there. Rosie said she wanted them around the front, although in fact she never made use of them then, but we have them most over in the front of the lounge here instead now. And they're set up for the morning light or the evening shade. There's some carp down in the pool here. Try out my new Mark II rods. Try fishing just down here. That branch. Unfortunately I've got some families about that I'm too bothered about fishing, but we'll give it a go. Try some maggot first and then maybe some worm, because I saw barbel here the other day and chub, so we'll just try a couple of maggots down there and see what we can pick up. You never know. I'll try it at about 2 foot first. Right, I'm not going to be water licked. I've got a little fish on. It's only a small roach, but it's a start. So we know we can catch them here. Wander in again with a little small roach, I think. But, slightly larger this time. There we go. Yes, a nice little roach again. It's hard to find nicer conditions than this to fish on a late summer's evening. Got my float just over there behind that rock. A couple of small roach, one larger fish pulled off. We've got worm out, but nothing's happening on that. Water's very clear there. We've another spot to try tonight as well. Well, the evening's coming on and we've got another nice little fish here. Looks like another roach. We've got worm out, but nothing's happened. No, we've got a small perch this time. So the species are increasing. And now in the evening light, it's absolutely perfect to go back to the Money Bridge, as we're about to do. Well, I'm into a little baby barbel here. Just got to get him round the... I'm not going to move that bit of shallow just there. Rather, he was further out really. But we're into another one just down in the same place. Not a huge fish again, but the barbel seems to be on the feed tonight, so there's a chance of a bigger fish yet. Just drifting down below these rocks here where we've got the other big barbel. And there are some big fish down there, we know. We're into another one. It's a fraction bigger. We're back round again, and we've got a fish about £1.5, £2 this time. They're getting bigger gradually. So throw a lot of maggots in, and see if we can get them interested again. They'll drift down. Put a few more. There's some much bigger fish than that in there, thank heavens, but we certainly haven't caught as many barbel, even the small ones, until now. So let's see if we can still get Grandaddy up. That'll give me, I think, a challenge, won't it? Yeah. Another one. Got a barbel this time, a small perch, I think. Yep, mixed bags. Going again to a small one. They give a good account of themselves. It's not so bad, this one. It's not so bad. It's giving a good thump. It's not a bad fish, this. Not a bad fish at all. So, a little carp then from the pool just below the bridge here. We could see some earlier on, and one's come out now. All we need now is a larger barbel. We've got to spend the next half an hour untangling though. Seems a bit low. We just had a carp out as well, so we've had 5 or 6 small barbel and a wee carp there. That's been good sport. And we just want to get the bigger barbel. So most of the market's closed down anyway. It's like that is quite nice as well. Because splash. Well, we're going to go down and do some crayfishing because Sarah hasn't done that before, and it's the first evening. We're just peacefully down here by the river. Should be nice and quiet. Yep. Quick as you can, straight up fast. That's it, you got him.
Just one.
Well, that's what I'm saying, you've got to give him a bit of time, but don't worry, bring that one in and we'll, you know what you're doing now. And the idea is to go to the bucket.
I know, but I would head first in the bucket if I'm not careful.
Well, that'll give us more bait.
Yeah.
That's to pick him up from behind and they can't Sarah with the crayfish.
Yep. But he's mine.
Yeah, and he's a good one. What Sarah's got this time is a lovely lot. Well, yes. 3 big ones crawling around coming towards us.
It's a little bit
Creuse and crayfish. Whoa! What a load in there! Yeah, that's
swear
brilliant.
word for me then, I think.
Right, our bucket's floating off, is it?
I have no problem with tipping them in.
Right. Oh, he's trying to get out. Got my stick. Ah, damn it. Hang it. I've got a load even so. Look at that lot.
That?
Yeah, loads again. We tip them all in. Oh, we're starting to catch something now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Good. Hop.
It's a little...
Perfect. Right down there, that's it.
Very bad zooming going on here. Okay.
Put this one just out there.
Oop. Don't do this filming lark.
Okay. Yep, they're building up. And they're closing in on Sarah too.
Certainly are. He's actually heading straight for me.
Yeah, nearly half a bucket now, it's not bad. Big signal crayfish. So have you enjoyed the day so far? Interesting, isn't it? Right. There's the crayfish cooked. My next job this evening is to come back to my kitchen area here where I painted these with emulsion originally, but it's not a very good idea because they're getting stained with fat, so I'm going to now white tile those. Well, time's passing by and I've got those tiles whipped up and botched up a bit. They'll be okay there, I think. The same with the other side. So we'll clean those up tomorrow and grout them. Well, the tiling's now done and grouted. Did that at 5 o'clock this morning, finished off, and I'm just doing an English breakfast for Sarah. But egg you're on market this morning.
Demain, ouais. Ouais, c'est pas de moi. Vous êtes là aussi.
Une boule très noire, s'il vous plaît. Oui, c'est ça, c'est bien, oui, je dois. Non, 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 merci. No, you're not supposed to. We should film each other filming each other. So we've got the patisserie here, we bought this morning, a couple of homemade Scotch eggs and some of that lovely crispy bread that I love here. And that will do us nicely for lunch. We'll go down there for a drink in just a moment. Here she comes, yeah, it's good. Vous êtes fameux? Je filme maintenant. Merci beaucoup. Oui, une boisson froide.
Seeing how you feel from outside. Does that make sense?
Sarah's really helping to do all the prawns, or not the prawns, the crayfish from the other day. And she's learning that all of that huge pile comes to that and that, and they don't get much out of it. But we're not going to share these because Sarah and I put so much into them that we're going to pick them all ourselves, aren't we, Sarahkins?
Absolutely.
There we are, there's some result. Lovely, isn't it? And we're going to go and eat that together. Well, it's a beautiful quiet evening, and the tranquility and silence is about to be shattered. Because as Sarah comes out to try out the hammock for the first time, which way are you going to put your head?
My head, that end.
That's end, right, okay. So this is her first time ever, and the hammock has been tested with 2 elephants, but we should be okay. So, no, you just sit in it straight away, that's it.
If I lean it back, I don't have to get down so low on my knees, do I? There we go.
And she's doing very well for a first time. And even more amusing to see her get out of it, but now you just got to slide down and get yourself comfortable. And now her ladyship wants a glass of melon juice. Whoops.
Let's just take this out. I can't put that back. There we go. Oh, it's swinging.
It's not bad, is it? It's very comfortable,
not bad
actually.
At all.
Right, I'll go and get you a drink. Right, I think we're there. Nous sommes préparés. Everything's covered up. Keep the fleas off, the fleas, les mouches off. And I've just got a few of my latest paintings out and about here as well, so they can see what I've been up to. And it's been time to harvest the sweet corn. They're not huge, but you'll see the harvest in a minute. Well, the sweet corn crop's not brilliant, but at least we've got a meal or two out of it. And the greenhouse continues to do well, with lovely tomatoes in here now, really coming on suddenly. Cucumbers and lettuce, it's looking good. Outside the figs are coming. There we go then. Well, it's 5 to 11 and the food is ready, so now all we need is a few guests and we're away.
Term time, and I miss that term time. I do. It's people keep inviting me.